Oh, so you clicked on this thumbnail to know more about the Moto Guzzi California. Well, this is the California Touring SE, and allow me to break it down for you. The California family is the largest engine displacement ever produced by Moto Guzzi. In fact, they serve up as world ambassadors for the brand. Here in India, the California is offered in two variants, the California Touring SE and the California Custom. The Touring can be yours at 22.6 lakhs and the Custom can be yours at 20.7 lakhs. And both these prices are ex-showroom Pune. Just like other Moto Guzzis, this one suits a 1380cc longitudinally mounted 90-degree V-twin fuel-injected engine with transverse cylinders, and comes with an independent cooling pump and fan for the radiator. This twin produces 96 HP at 6500 RPM and 120 Newton meters of torque at 2750 RPM, which is slightly different than what the Audace produces. And just like any other modern Moto Guzzi, this too is mated to a 6-speed gearbox which is driven by a shaft to ensure more structure, and it goes easy on your pocket. In the front you have 46mm diameter traditional fork with mounting for radial calipers, and at the rear you have twin shocks with adjustable spring reload. Also, when you look at the rubber on this motorcycle, this one on the front is a 130/70 section mated to 18-inch alloys, and in the rear gets a beefy, chunky 260 section which made it to 16-inch alloys. Also, like other Moto Guzzis, this braking department is handled by 320mm twin floating discs from Brembo, and at the rear it gets a single 282mm disc again from Brembo. And like everything else, ABS is standard here. The Moto Guzzi California gets an electronic package headed by Moto Guzzi traction control, followed by ride-by-wire and of course cruise control. At the front you will see that it gets a projector headlamp, it gets auxiliary lamps, and it gets a non-adjustable windshield. When you start moving a little behind, you will see that it gets a more stretched out, longer pullback handlebar for ease at riding. Now this handlebar also gets heated grip, and here we have the stretched out footboards instead of the conventional foot pegs. When you move further, you see that it gets 35 liters of pannier space, and it also has a backrest for the pillion. So when you swing your leg over, the first thing that you should be noticing is the seat height. This seat height varies between 720mm to 740mm depending on what kind of seat you're using. So all the things that I mentioned of the California Touring amount to a total weight of 322 kilos when in running order, which is 19 kilos heavier than the 303 kilo California Custom. Also, I have forgotten to mention the fuel tank capacity, which is 20.5 liters. Now, the company claims that you can get an efficiency of 14 to 15 kilometers per liter and a range of about 300 kilometers. Also, when you talk about the accessories for this well-equipped California Touring, you also have the option of having leather-covered luggage and also a fold-away passenger footrest kit. The color that you see on this one is the Maroon Executive, and it also has another option which goes by the name Grigio Elegance. Well, if the American chopper does not cut it for you, it's time to go Italian. I mean, look at this. This is the Touring variant which comes with all the bells and whistles needed for touring. And most importantly, it comes as stock. But you should remember this one thing, that Moto Guzzi is owned by Piaggio and it only has 4 centers all across India. This is it from the Moto Guzzi California Touring. What would you like to see next, PD Army? Do type in those comments below, let us know, and most importantly, like, share and subscribe to our channel. Also, you can check the description for more features, specs and the price in your city.